I've been around airplanes since I was born, and there's a poster in my dad's hangar. It says, 2/3 of the world is covered with water, 1/3 is covered in land, but all of it's covered by air. So it's just so cool to think that you can go anywhere. My first lesson, I didn't know I was actually going to be able to fly the plane on my first lesson. I thought we were going to go over bookwork and stuff on the ground, but as soon as I got there, it's like, you want to take the plane up? And I was like, alright, let's go. Did my first solo flight 9 days after my 16th birthday. I wanted to do it on my 16th birthday, but there was a conflict because you have to get a physical before you can solo, and there was a conflict with the doctor's schedule and our schedule. Dad kept asking my instructor, are you sure she's ready? Are you sure she's ready? First, before I took off, I was really nervous, checking everything, triple checking it. But then as soon as I got in the air, it was just, I started laughing. It was just so fun. It was just like every other time I'd flown, but it made me feel so independent. So it was so cool. I cannot take passengers until I'm 17 because I have to be 17 in order to get my license. Right now I can fly by myself, but it's just like a piece of paper saying I can fly. I won't actually get my license until I'm 17, and that's when I'll be able to take passengers. Well, mostly I fly, just do patterns around the airports, but I have done 2 cross countries so far. I think it's just the power, you know? Being just a human by yourself, you can't really do much, but in an airplane, it's just, you feel so powerful, you know? That you can fly in the air and go so fast. Dad bought it out of this guy's yard that it had been sitting there for 10 years. He bought it for really cheap, and then over the winter we'd been fixing it up, and it took almost a year, but now it's finally finished. He said I was gonna help more, but out there at the shop with 30 guys who want to get their hands on a new project, it's kind of hard to me get involved, you know? The first thing I did, I took out the interior. I spent most of the time taking out the interior and taking off the engine, putting the engine back on. Put on the wing struts. I think that was about it. I don't think you're ever too young to learn anything. And it's cool to be different than everybody else, you know?